everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a review slash makeup tutorial on the Smokes by Maybelline palette, and I do have a tutorial on the Nudes Maybelline palette as well, so if you guys want to check that out, I will link that in the info bar below. But today this is going to be what we're working on. This has 12 eyeshadows I got it for $14.99 at Shoppers. I do believe that Shoppers do raise their prices a little bit higher because we get points. We do have what do you call this? Optimum points. So I'm sure if you go get it from Walmart or somewhere else, it'd probably be $1 or so cheaper. And if you live in the US, then the price will be lower. But anyways, this is it. I'm really excited to show you guys this. I'm really excited to show you the tutorial that I did on it, which I really love. If you want to see the tutorial on this look right here and a little review on this palette, then just keep on watching. Alright, so excuse the lips. I just had to conceal that because I do have a pimple right there. I don't know if you can tell, but I had to conceal it a little bit. That's why I look kind of really pale right now. I'm going to start off by priming my lids first. As always, I'm going to use my MAC Painterly Paint Pot today, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lids. So now that I've primed my lids, I'm not really sure what I'm going to use yet, but let's see. So it comes with this little spongy thing, which I probably won't use, but that should be convenient if you want to bring the palette with you and you don't want to have to bring, you know, brushes, so that will be convenient. These are the colors. They look really nice. Okay, the very first color that I'm going to be using is, I guess, this one right here, because this is the only kind of medium brown eyeshadow that's great for blending. So I'm going to use that. I'm just going to apply that right here around my outer corner and then blending it towards the crease. So these eyeshadows, I feel, goes a long way, like a little bit goes a long way. It's really easy to blend. As you can see, it's blended perfectly. So we'll try that in the other eye. They're quite pigmented as well. It's not chalky whatsoever. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way, so you really have to take little by little with this eyeshadows. Next eyeshadow that we're going to be using is, I'm going to use my little, it's a more dense one so that I can apply a darker eyeshadow on the outer corner. So with that, I'm going to use this purplish one here, kind of plum color right here. And then I'm going to kind of draw a V shape. So let's draw a line first right here and then bring it inwards. So now we're gonna blend it with the previous brush that we used, used the brown with. Whatever's on the brush is what we're gonna use to blend out these intense colors. So I'm just gonna blend out right on top of it, like right here, as you can see. You just blend out. I'm gonna take a flat brush. I'll take this one right here. This third one from the only brown eyeshadow that's on the palette. Apply that right here first on the outer corner, the empty space. Really pretty shimmery color. Oh my gosh. You can see, I don't know if the camera is catching it nice, but the pigmentation of this is crazy. I'm just gonna take the previous brush that we used again with the plum, and then whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gonna use that to blend out the lid color with this plum eyeshadow color. Now again, I'm going to take this brush right here that we used for the brown, and again, whatever's left, I'm just gonna use that to blend out the top right here. I'm gonna use a highlight color. This one's perfect right here. The one next to the plum of the top row. I'm gonna use that as a highlight right here. I'm gonna take a little bit more brown on this brush right here, and then just blend it out more. Just to add, I feel like adding more darkness into the eyes. And again, I'm gonna pack on a little bit more of the plum eyeshadow. Alright, now with my little flat brush here, I'm going to take the black eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply that on my lower lash lines. I'm going to take this plum eyeshadow, and then I'm just going to pack that on there, on top. I'm just gonna take the medium brown right here just to use that as a blending color as well on the lower lash lines. You know what? I want to try this blue one right here. Since it kind of matches the one that we put on the lid. Kind of. Put that on the inner corner as well. I'm gonna finish off my look with a black eyeliner, a liquid liner, and mascara, and I'll show you guys how it looks like once that's done. Alright everybody, so my makeup is done, and I really like how it turned out, especially after I put on my liner, my falsies, and everything, the lipstick. After everything is completed, I love it extra more. So my overall first impression on the Smokes palette is very similar to the formulation of the nudes. They have very similar pigmentation, how blendable the shadows are. They pretty much are the same. I believe I did a tutorial on this in a review as well, so I will link that down below. So it's very similar. There are shadows in here that are more pigmented than the others, like this one right here that I use for highlight. It's not as pigmented, which I like for this purpose, because since I'm having really intense look, I don't want my highlight to be really intense. So I like that it's not too crazy. By looking at it, it looks like it would be really shimmery, but it's not. But then there's this one that I used on my lid, which is really pigmented, and I mean, it's so nicely pigmented. I love it. You guys can see it on my lid right now. And also this one as a highlight, it's perfect in combination with this. And I mean, oh, this one is... But one thing though is that as you blend the shadows, so with blending, even though it's so easy to blend with, you have to be careful with blending because you don't want to lose the pigmentation that you want. For its price, this was $14.99. Canadian. I really love this. I would totally use this again. This is a very good palette for beginners. Even if you're non-beginner, this is really good palette for its price, for drugstore product, for how many eyeshadow is in there. It's like worth the price. And for this look right here, I'm just impressed. If you're more into neutral, then go for the nudes. Then if you're more for that party, shimmery, smoky makeup look, then go for the Smokes. That's that. This is the makeup look. I'll show you guys a close-up.